So DOS just sent over their Extreme Boom Pro outdoor party speaker that's got 100 watts and it seems to have pretty good specs for the price. But how does it compare to the JBL Charge 5, Tribit Stormbox Blast, and Tronsmart Bang Max speakers? Today we're going to compare as much as possible to find out which one is the best. So let's go ahead and get started. As far as the prices go, the most expensive speaker, normally at $229, is the Tronsmart Bang Max. Next one is the Tribit Stormbox Blast, which is $199. Then the next expensive is the JBL Charge 5 at $179, and the cheapest one is the DOS Extreme Pro speaker at $129. But keep in mind, most of these are going to be on sale from time to time. You should be able to get these for $20 to $30 off, depending on when you buy. They all have a thick silicone material cover to protect the ports on the back. JBL has one USB-A port, which is covered. The USB-C port is exposed. DOS has a USB-C port, USB-A port, auxiliary jack, and SD card slot. Tribit has an auxiliary jack, USB-C port, and a more traditional C7 style port for the power cord. Tronsmart has an SD card slot, USB-A port, auxiliary jack, and then where you plug in the power. This is also the only one that you can add a guitar and microphone, which also has gain and volume adjustments as well. As far as size and weight goes, obviously JBL is the smallest at only 8.7 inches long and weighs in at just over 2 pounds. DOS is the next one up at about 14 inches long, weighing in at just over 7 pounds. Then you have Tribit, which is about 16 inches long and weighs just under 12 pounds. Tronsmart is the largest speaker at over 18.5 inches long and weighs in at just over 13 pounds. As far as build quality and design, I like all 4 speakers, nice and rugged. 3 out of the 4 have different lighting modes. JBL is the only one that doesn't have RGB lighting. And then JBL and Tronsmart have a somewhat similar, rougher fabric material, while DOS and Tribit have more of a plastic with metal grill construction. Tribit and JBL probably feel the most premium to me, but that's going to be personal preference. You'll also notice they all have rubber or silicone feet there on the bottom. They do it a little bit different, but they all do a nice job of keeping the speakers from moving, and it adds a little bit of cushion from whatever surface you put these on. JBL is IP67 waterproof, so it can be submerged in water up to 1 meter for 30 minutes and is also dust and sand resistant. Tribit is IPX7 waterproof, which can be submerged in water up to 1 meter for 30 minutes. DOS and Tronsmart are the same, IPX6 waterproof, which can protect against high pressure or heavy sprays of water. JBL is made in Vietnam. The other 3 speakers are made in China. Battery life is somewhat similar between these. JBL and DOS both are at 20 hours, Tronsmart at 24 hours, and Tribit at 30 hours. As far as how loud they are, Tribit is at 90 watts, DOS is 100 watts, Tronsmart is at 130 watts. Surprisingly, JBL is only 40 watts. All 4 speakers are actually pretty loud. However, JBL is the quietest one at 109 decibels at full volume. DOS and Tribit were right about the same at 114 decibels, while Tronsmart just took the edge at being the loudest speaker at 114.5 decibels. If you want the speaker with the best or most bass, surprisingly it doesn't go from the smallest to the largest exactly. Yes, JBL had the least amount of bass, then DOS had a little bit more, but to me you could actually feel the bass the best from the Tribit Stormbox Blast over Tronsmart, even though the Tronsmart speaker is the largest one. Here's a quick sample of each just to give you an idea of what they sound like.
watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away.
It's probably hard to tell from these samples, but obviously sound is going to be mostly personal preference. They all seem to have a nice balance of highs and mids, with the two larger ones having a deeper bass. I know for me, I tend to lean towards the Tribit speaker the most, but it might be too large for some people, so you may want to consider the DOS or JBL speaker. But hopefully this video gave you a little closer look at these four speakers from JBL, DOS, Tribit, and Tronsmart. I don't think you can go wrong with any of these, and they each have a little bit different design. Some have more ports or connections than others, and it may depend on what you're looking for because of the size difference. You may want one while traveling on vacation, another for a beach party, or a different one while you're camping. So if you've made it this far into the video, you may want to say thanks by subscribing, and don't forget to give a thumbs up if this video was helpful. This is Brian from Fishbee Productions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.